Nafisika is essentially an organization that works within the prisons and in partnership with the Kenyan Prison Service to bring rehabilitation programs into the prisons.
Nikajoin Nafisika. Venye tulianza nikaanza kuona ni kama program nzuri. At least wananifunza vitu, wananipea advice. At least venye nilikuwa na feel ni kama niko lonely. At least naanza kufeel ile nini hamu ya kujiunga na wengine. Angalau neza express my feeling the way I feel. Na neza release, niki-release nasikia ni kama niko free man.
Nafisika imetusaidia sana kama sisi watu wa Nairobi India Prison kwa sababu imetufunza mambo mengi ambapo pia wakati ungekuwa uko nyumbani haungeweza kupata hii chance. Na kwa siku uko nyumbani mara mingi wewe mwenyewe unashughulika na venye mwenyewe utakula na venye mwenyewe utakaa. But in prison wakati mingi sana wangu unaharibu wakati wako kwa kulala na pia kwa TV na pia kucheza huko nje.
For a long time, we've worked with only prisons and mainly men prisons, and just 2 years ago, we ventured into the women's prison and now into the remandee section. A lot of times you find the remandees don't really engage in different activities, and so being able to bring in programs so they're not sitting idle, and some of them will be released. So what are they doing in the meantime? And even though they do get sentenced, they are going on with training and engaging in different educational programs. So the Nafisika programs consist of our entrepreneurship program, which is a 16-week program course where inmates learn how to start businesses and run them successfully. We also have a life skills and mentorship where we deal with the development of the individual. We also have legal clinics running in the, mainly for repeat offenders who go against city council bylaws. And then we also have counseling programs, especially dealing with reconciliation with family members or just coming to terms with their sentence. And in the women's prison, we have a bakery class. So we have 2 bakeries, one in Kamai Youth Hostel and in Thika Women's Prison. And then now we have the Change Ambassadors Forum for ex-inmates where we meet them after prison.
Whether you are made or you are poor, but the simple truth remains, illegal are poor. Even in this prison, people will say this one is the pastor jailer.
So I've learned about finance, budgeting, about also emotional intelligence. That was one of the series that attracted me, because when I came here, I found that many of us in a place like this are being carried away by our situations. We don't have that emotional intelligence. We act before we come to think.
I was volunteering in the prisons back in 2007, and through that experience I began to learn a lot about the prisons and prisoners and the challenges that they go through, and seeing how they get caught up in this cycle of crime, and it also becomes a transgenerational challenge or problem to them.
Challenge ya kwanza kubwa sana ni kukataliwa, kwa sababu watu wengi hawataki kuhusiana na wafungwa, kwa sababu wanakuangalia na ile macho ya utakuja ufanye tena kitendo. Na kitu ya pili ni challenge sasa za mapato, kwa sababu ukitoka pale huku wa kazi, na challenge nyingine ni wewe mwenyewe. Baada ya hayo sasa kufanyika, unakuwa na wewe ni kama hauko na ile confidence ya kuface life. Sana sana Mungu asipokujalia pale, watu wengi ni unaona wanarejea kule ndani.
Our main mission is to equip inmates, especially young people in prison, with skill sets that enable them to reintegrate back into society and secure gainful employment. Mainly because we see unemployment is a main cause of reoffense, and yet if young people cannot engage in gainful employment after prison, they tend to be caught up in the cycle of crime.
Nilikuwa na Nafisika wakati nilipotoka huko, nikakuja nikaweka business ya nguo, nikaona haifanyi poa, nikaweka ya chakula kulingana na entrepreneurship yenye tulifunzwa. Venye nilieka ya chakula ninaona sasa inafanya vizuri, na tukapewa hizo vitu za keki, hizo kitu za keki. So nikiwa kwa nyumba, mtu akiniambia nimpikie keki, nili-advertise, nikaambia watu mimi najua kupika keki. Wanakuja kwa nyumba, mtu ananilipa, tena nampikia keki yake.
We run this volunteer program where we have university students coming in as interns. We've got professionals coming in to volunteer their time, and they come in from the different companies or consultancy companies, and they give of their time and skills within the prisons. And so this is run mainly by volunteers.
I like giving. And one thing that I really love is I know the skills and the abilities I have, it's not only meant for me, it's meant to be given out. And also I'm passionate about youths, so that's why I actually sought out to work with Nafisika Trust.
What I learned from my experience in prison was there's room to change. And if you wanted to and you had the right mindset, you can change so much about your life.
Inmates, men older than me, others are younger, they would pay attention to during the class, they'll offer suggestions, and the best is when they play and when we decide to do silly things in class, and that would be like play with my grandfather, so that's very interesting.
Left hand, Mama Jamila,